We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Tennessee Titans. On the visiting sideline, there's head coach Shane Steichen. His guys a perfect 2-0 to start the year. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys not quite as hot to start the year, 0-2 heading into this one.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Throwing Jones. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 53 yards. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
Now Jones. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Colts first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Colts, first down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Back to throw. Jones.
The back foot throw there is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt.
Back deep, Rashid Shaheed.
And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. So here are the Titans backed up to start this drive.
Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And not the start that anyone really wanted. Maybe expected, though, 0-2 to begin. But that happens when you have a rookie quarterback. There are going to be some growing pains. But what I like is, around this team, the players, the coaching staff, all of them keep emphasizing how much they believe in him, and they expect the results to show themselves soon.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action with Ward. Got his man, Okonkwo.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Throwing now, Ward. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Here's Ward.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. A try here for the extra point. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive.
Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
to throw, here's Ward. He'll complete this one. Okonkwo. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football. And the plays he's making, he's throwing them in the offensive backfield.
A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
For a Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Tyler Warren. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
That's another.
Off the option, here's Taylor. And down to the 41. 2nd and 7.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup.
On the option again to Taylor here. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated.
Back at the 44-yard line.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Warren. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into 1st downs and hopefully points.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard
They
line.
fake the handoff. Now Ward. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Travarius Ward.
Now Ward. Over the middle, he's going to find Iomanner. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd.
Ward. They'll try it. He can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it will be 4th down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay at a 7-point game. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession.
as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. And connecting here with Pittman on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
13 yards on the play. And the Colts, first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
The coverage by Cedric Ware.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19.
That's good for the Colts. 1st down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Taylor looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jones will try and run with it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Daniel Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
14.
And maybe there that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, head jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get the thing about the quarterback might actually keep it.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To throw is Ward. Over the middle, he has a Cockrell. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. That time defensively, looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones. Oh, able to avoid him. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To the right side, this is Taylor. A spin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
11 more yards. That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and
Looking to throw. Jones. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Jones. He'll try and do this himself. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football.
Jones on the keeper.
Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be fourth down. Maybe they could at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Looking to put a drive together. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
The coverage by Charvarius Ward.
Looking to throw. Moore. That's to the sideline and incomplete. The Titans on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Moore. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away.
In punt formation for the Titans.
No return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Colts offense and running back Jonathan Taylor heading back onto the field. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Colts. First down.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Gets past 1 man. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Jonathan Taylor.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
Looking to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
Spencer Schrader on for the Colts field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay,
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there, right? from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
14 yards.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the gun on third down, Ward. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Titans first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. Oh, that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. More. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's a game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Back to throw. Jones. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Colts.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Throwing Jones. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Well, that's to the left sideline and incomplete. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. That's caught left side by Ironman. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Here's Ward. A final shot before break. He's going to float this one deep right side. That one behind his man, incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get a no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
And while we weren't quite there yet, you had to start to wonder if there's going to be any life left in this team. And that big return, that could be the exact spark to get them right back into this game.
The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
At the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brings up third.
They'll try and run here with Jenkins. And they'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, right back to Jenkins.
They managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
At the 20-yard line.
Second and 7 from the 20.
Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, Ward.
And this is caught at the end.
And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Goal at the 8-yard line.
Give up the middle, Jenkins.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
Second and goal.
On the ground with a tight end. And the avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line.
Jenkins will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Titans 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on first and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Off the option, here's Taylor.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Colts. First down.
On the handoff, Taylor to the 43, second down.
Sebastian Joseph Day on the stop. It's a gain of 5.
Again, it's Taylor. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ground, DJ Giddens. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now Jones.
That's caught right side. It's Warren.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
20. That's another Colts.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
2nd and 10.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Daniel Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, as one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
26.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Titans now just about ready to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Ward.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Titans first down.
On the draw, it's Jenkins.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. That's into the hands of Iomanner.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
12 yards. That's good for a Titans.
On the zone read, this is Jenkins.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 26.
15 yards. That's another.
To throw, here's Ward. Got his man, Okonkwo.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter.
Ward setting up a screen for Jenkins.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Quinshon Judkins
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Titans 14.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So fourth quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense. But, yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
That is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play.
That's good for a Colts. First down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down at a yard.
Brings up second and 1. At the Titans, 45-yard.
Now a give to Taylor. Nifty move. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So first and 10 now from the 30. Off play action. Jones. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Here's a second and 9 now from the 29.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 9.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on fourth down, Spencer Schrader on here for the Colts field goal. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So an important one there as they widen their lead in this fourth quarter.
All right, partner, help me out with the math here. Make sure I am on point because the way I see it, the other guys still need 2 touchdowns, but in addition, a 2-point conversion. So this is all about them playing perfect football from here on out.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 30. And the Titans first.
Now Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Ward. That's complete to DK. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Titans.
To throw is Ward. He'll swing this out to Jenkins. So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8.
Throwing is Ward. Throw right side here, going to be incomplete. The Titans on third down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. Well, at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. But instead, it's 4th down. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Ward throwing to start the drive. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Moore to the right side and caught by Eilmanner.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Titans.
On 1st down, here's Jenkins. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
2nd and 13. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 13.
Back to throw. Moore. And that's incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Turnover on down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren, 35 yards. And the Colts are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. To throw is Ward. Throwing to start the drive. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Now loose football. The ball comes out. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the Colts.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They run once more with Taylor. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Finding his way down to about the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Spencer Schrader now on to try the field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Ward now working out of the gun. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Grover Stewart getting in there for the sack. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.